Hello. Hello. Good morning. It is Monday. Happy Monday. You guys would not believe what I just did. I was watching the very last episode of Danganronpa. So, starting next week, we can get back into the series. Maybe. Actually, wait. I do have to play one game. Because I was reached out. No, we'll figure it out. Anyway, I finished the fucking anime, so now we can play the game again. I was trying to hurry up and finish watching it. Did I cry? It was pretty... Honestly, it was pretty gruesome to watch the anime version of the game. Especially with the... Singer girl Shihiro. Just get all spiked up. Bloodied. My guy still lived. I think. The guy from the Future Foundation. I don't remember his name. I didn't bother learning any of their names, to be honest. He's alive, right? I don't know. It didn't really show him. I mean, he went straight towards the army people with just swords, and they had guns. So I don't think the livelihood of him living is pretty high. But, you know, I didn't see him die, so he's still alive in my heart. Right? I don't know. Anyway, we are here to play Under Maintenance. What is this game about? I usually have it pulled up. Okay. After a rough day at work, all you want to do is settle in with your favorite Aromie game, only to realize it's gone down for maintenance. How will you pass these troubling times? Risk going to a watering hole to... Wait, what? Risk going to a watering hole down your sorrows and beverage choice, begrudgingly scroll through a dating app to meet your love for the night. Either way, adventure shenanigans and hot singles in your area. Wait. Kuya? Kuya's still alive? He was only in a couple scenes. Have a good night, Maki. You love this game? Honestly, I don't know where I've been. What I've been doing with my life. I think I have too many games on my backlog. Because when I look up games on Steam, like the free ones to play on stream, I'm like, how did I miss this? But I assume it's because I have too much going on. That these games slipped past me. Phone, yep. Keys, check. Lip gloss, I've managed to go a whole week without losing. Still got it. Badge? Hey, where's my work badge? 6 months ago, I took a position that required me to move to a new town. Damn. A fresh start in a fresh place. But without warning, my company decided to shutter that office almost as soon as I arrived. So I don't have a job? That's what's happening? This is the first game where the sound is so soft for me. Housing goes around, yeah, sure. So with barely a severance check in hand, I had to scramble to find a new job. The girls gotta eat, you know? Which brings us to today. Me, living my exciting, glamorous life as a temp retail manager at a seasonal store in the local mall. Oh my god, girl. I think we hit rock fucking bottom. A seasonal store? That means we're gonna be out of job in a few months. You know, the kind in the spring they sell fake plants and plastic garden gnomes. No, actually, I was thinking of like a Halloween store. I wasn't thinking of this kind of store. In the winter, it's shitty looking wreaths and the ugly Christmas ornaments. Oh, she's actually working at a seasonal store that just changes products within the season. I thought it was like a temporary, like, what's that Halloween store that pops up in America a few months in the year? I don't remember. But they just pop up in random fucking abandoned stores. I guess I'm just waiting for something better to come my way. If something better ever comes my way someday. Someday doesn't look like today, though. Today, I seem to have lost my work badge, so now I get to wait for security to let me into the store while I call HR about getting a replacement. Den of Evil. Thank you for calling DOE, Human Resources. Is that literally the name of the store? I thought you were just calling them that. How can we not help you today? Halloween Spirit? Yeah, thanks, Chronicles. I thought she was working one of those. Hi, yes, I need a replacement work badge. The sound is so funny. Of course, let me look you up in our system. What is your name and position? Oh, I was about to write my name. Sorry. I'm so used to writing Michiko. Aromie. Submit. Aromie, I'm the temporary manager at the small town location. The sound is so silly. Perfect. Okay, we can see your file. Now for identity confirmation, please answer your security question. What's your best friend's name? My best friend's name? Ooh, what should we name our best friend? Shit. Because I don't want to use any of my IRL's friends' names. I don't want to do that to them. Hi, Jasmine. Best friend's name. Quick, let me find something. I don't know. Marco? Yep. Marco Polo. Thank you, Aromie. It looks like your picture is outdated. Do you have the DOE app? Yes. We will hold while you take and upload a current photo to the app so we can get your file updated. I open the app on my phone and try to look as professional as possible. Oh, can I change my hair? Or am I forever short haired? Oh my god, they don't have pink. Oh, guys, they don't have pink. What am I to do with my life? Guess that's closer to pink. Shit, I have to have short hair. Toko? What the fuck? Why would I know? Is this it? Damn, that is it. Okay, okay. Snap. There we go. Okay, I know I don't have to listen to the robot chat, but I feel rude cutting it off every time. Thank you. Just to confirm everything, your name is Aromie, you are a temporary manager, you're 30 years old, and your employee identifier is XX I hate this XX, correct? Damn, I'm 30? Damn. Older than actual IRL me. That's correct. Excellent. Please give us 6 to 12 months to process and send out your new badge. Excuse me? Aw, thank you, Jasmine. That's so sweet. Wait, what? They hung up. You've got to be kidding me. Will this store even be around in 6 to 12 months? Well, that was an awful start to my day. You better hope your badge is somewhere at home. But it can only go from up here, right? I guess. Or it can go worse, like you lose your job. And that badge will be pointless. Little did I know that my day was going to get worse. So much worse. Ew, is that a dolphin? Ew, girly, this is not me. I don't like dolphins. Or the water. This is not me. This is my alter ego, apparently. What the actual hell was today? As if losing my badge at the start of the day wasn't bad enough, it had been one of the busiest days at the store in a long time. Who would have guessed anyone would go crazy for BOGO lawn ornaments? Well, at least a new chapter of Heavenly Love dropped during my shift. Heavenly Love is a otome gacha game I've been playing. A hardcore resource management simulator woven into a story filled with a gut-wrenching angst. Plus all the hottest JPEGs of 2D men and a girl can spend on. It has 3 main love interests and a 4th that used to be a secret, but it was recently added to the main cast. You know what this reminds me of? I never played it, because I don't want to fuck with gacha games. Love in Deep Space? Kinda reminds me of that. Honestly, who needs a date when I have 4 wonderful husbandos to keep me company? I pour a glass of my favorite drink and settle into play. Alright, cool. Dear professionals, in order to improve the game experience, the server will be under maintenance. If the maintenance is not completed within the specified time, the period of maintenance will be extended. You will not be able to log into the game during the maintenance period. You better give me free gems or some shit for this. We are sorry for your disappointment. Really? Ugh, this day is literally worse. I can't believe this is happening. Did I break a mirror? Step on a crack? Seriously, how can this day get any worse? Actually, no. I don't want to know the answer to that. After a long sip of my drink, I closed the app and opened my text. Hey! Oh, you guys can't see it. Sad face. Who am I texting? Oh, I'm texting my bestie, Marco. Hey, Aromie, what's wrong? I've had the worst day. Oh no, mine hasn't gone great either. Oh, this is so relatable. Maybe my besties are never having good days. Is your game down too? Yes. You too? I wrote to customer service, but all I got was, thank you for your understand. thank you for your understand. It couldn't even make sense. Love and Deep Sea is really good. I only saw some people play it. I want to play it, but yeah, it's another literal gacha game, kinda. I saw Tyler sent me a TikTok of this girl that spent like $100-something to pull this guy she wanted, and I'm like, oh my god, gonna be me. What? How does that answer anything? Ugh, what am I supposed to do now? Well, maybe they're not as great as 2D husbandos, but I know what might cheer you up. You could use the dating app. Marco, no. What dating app? Oh my god, have you even opened it? I can't recall. Blinder? Blind R? I made your profile like so long ago. Oh, that dating app. What the fuck kind of... What dating app name is that? I actually have a date lined up here tonight. You know, I don't know if Marco's a girly or a guy. Guess it doesn't matter. Hoping it'll make my not so great day better. Come on, just give it a shot. I mean, the worst that could happen is you get a great story to tell. Literally do it for the plot. I'm pretty sure there are worse things that could happen, like being locked up in somebody's basement. Still, I couldn't deny that they might have a point. I stew over the dating app for a bit. Call me old-fashioned, but I've never been a huge fan of dating apps. Whatever happened to meeting someone while you're out and about? A chance encounter. Girly, I don't think those exist anymore. You know? Seeing someone across the room that catches your eye. Playing the earth stops spinning on its axis as the person comes into full focus, the rest of the room fading away into nothing. Okay, delusional. I still believe in that heart-pounding, goosebumps-inducing sensation that you get the first time you see someone that strikes your fancy. That, oh no, they're hot kind of feeling. But maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a word too. Including delusional. It's not like those moments have ever gotten me anywhere with romance. After all, Prince Charming is a myth, much like... Oh, what the fuck? Much like multiple orgasms. I put aside the Blind R app while I start browsing help for something else to do. I see a listing for a locally owned bar that caters to grown-ups. Oh good, because the last place I want to be is around a pack of screaming fall-down drunk 20-somethings that may accidentally throw up on my shoes. The reviews rave about friendly bartenders and clean tables, free of any kind of sticky residue. What the fuck? And they have an open mic happening almost weekly. The open mic could be fun, just to see what kind of disaster would throw themselves to the wolves. Dating app or the bar, huh? Regardless, I should do something. Listen, I'm not a bar girly. We're using the dating app. After a bit of deliberation, I decided to peruse the dating app. There's no commitment, nothing to lose, I guess. Exactly, and you're at the comfort of your home. It can't hurt to sneak a peek. John Smith, 48. Oh god, you can't say that, sorry. Well, hobbies, going to the bar, having a good time. How about you? You're 48. You're 48. At the bar. Well, I guess it's understandable. Depending on the bar. Looking for a new mistress. Okay, never mind. Favorite quote, survival of the fittest and I'm the most fit. Well, I can't tell. Nope. Man of your dreams, 30. Hobbies, invading your sleep. Winky face. Get out of here. Looking for a new toy? Favorite quotes are for losers? Nah, fuck you. Next. Fred Gla. 24. Fred Gla? Or is it like not all the way finished? Maybe it's like, okay. 24. Love, poetry, constantly being with the one I love, never letting them go. Okay, kind of clingy. Looking for a tormented soul just like me. Favorite quote? I'm not your first, I'll be your last. Oh, yikes. That's a ton of red flags. Who in their right mind would choose that? Okay, next. As I begin to scroll the local profiles, it doesn't seem like it's going to be my lucky day after all. Until I come across the final few. Tristan, 33. Hobbies. A full list of my current extracurricular affiliations can be provided upon request. What the fuck? Looking for all of my socks that have been eaten by the dryer. Favorite quote? You can only be certain of a lack of certainty. Okay, Tristan. Tristan, his profile stands out, but maybe not in the best way. What do you mean? I think it's okay. Kinda. I mean, kind of weird you're asking upon request, but I think that's like a opener, conversation opener, yeah? He definitely has a way with words, but the bit about socks makes me laugh for the first time all day. I do enjoy a man with good sense of humor. Too many in the past have been problematic. Okay, Theo, 32, doing fun things with my hands. Alright, nah. Looking for you! Crazy, that's so crazy! Favorite quote, live fast, die young, leave a good-looking corpse. No. No way. It's kinda... Okay. Wow, Theo sounds like the type to get down and dirty. Theo seems like spontaneous. Could be great for a hookup, or a quick hookup, and he's not bad to look at either. I can't tell, it's just blurb. The here for a good time, not a long time vibe is a mood. He could probably help me release some stress, especially with his hands. Okay. Luca, 28. Hobbies, blank. Looking for a blank. Favorite quote, I want a Sunday kind of love. A love to last past Saturday night. What does that mean? What does that mean? What are your hobbies? What are you looking for, Luca? He's a little young and there isn't much on his profile. Oh, right. Our girl's 30. I forgot. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in Luca. Just because I don't know much about him. I think that works. Mystery. Trishan and Luca are your favorites? Luca's best boy? Where have I seen that quote before? I don't know, a movie? Luca, huh? He's really attractive, but there's not much else to go on. He seems like a hopeless romantic too, although I'm not sure my world is ready for that kind of meetup. What the fuck you mean? You want something uncommittable? Mark, 30, drinking games and university sports. Looking for no commitments and no strings attached. Crazy, at least you're upfront about it. Favorite quote, come by lady, you're my pretty baby. What? I'll make your legs shake and make me go crazy. Okay, bye Mark. Bye Mark. Mark, huh? Honestly, I'm not really sure what to make of Mark, but I can appreciate that he's pretty straightforward on what he's looking for. I mean, no strings attached is kind of what I'm looking for, right? Oh, so you want Mark? He didn't have her out until later? Oh. That's cool. That means, like, people liked him that much, she got her out, right? I don't know, I have a friend named Mark, so it'll be weird. It'll be weird. Hit match for Tristan, hit match for Theo, hit match for Luca, hit match for... Did I say math? Sorry, match for Mark. Honestly, how long are these routes? Because I know I have it scheduled for 2 days because I wasn't sure. Mark gets fuckboy energy. I mean... Yeah, based on his little bio. Mark is the only route you didn't see. Should go for Mark then. The routes aren't that long. Alright. We'll go backwards then. We'll go Mark, Luca, Theo, Tristan. My friend Mark's asleep, so he can't flack me. We'll go for Mark. Mark, chapter 1. Here we go. My girl is ready for a non-committable relationship. It's fine. You finished a route in like less than a day? Oh, cool. I hope I don't regret this. How old is Mark? I think he's 30. I think he's our age. Girl's age. Not my physical age, but begrudgingly I began messaging Mark over the app. It's a lot of work. Am I really willing to go through with this? Hi, we matched. Well, no turning back now. We sure did. So what's happening tonight? Damn, he texting. You ready to be blown away and have the time of your life? Dude, I wouldn't fucking tap out right now. Look how displeased she looks. Well, he's quite cocky. You talk a big game. Usually people talk like that are overcompensating. I think you'll see that I'm not overselling myself. I do appreciate that he uses emojis though. If I'm not completely amazed, I reserve the right to call the whole thing off. Damn, girl. Oh, he's so cute! Emojis. You won't be disappointed. We'll see. So, where are you going to show me the time of my life? I'm at this local bar. I'll drop the rooster pen. See you there. Well, he seems capable of technology. I would fucking hope so. He's 30. The rooster pen came in quick. That's the bar I was looking at earlier. Fuck. So either way, we're going to a bar. I'll see you soon. Oh, winky face. I can't believe I just sent that wink emoji. Well, I shouldn't keep him waiting. Oh, you were shook? I don't use that winky emoji. I think I've only used it once. As a joke. Mark, you look kind of mean. As I arrive at the designated meeting spot, I see the feisty redhead I matched with. I can't tell exactly what's happening, but it seems like he's involved in some sort of dispute. Okay, this is already bad news.
Seriously? I can't believe I'm getting kicked out for that. You should get better talent.
Are you sure you're 30? Or are my standards of 30-year-olds way too high? The bartender simply shakes his head as he closes the door, a bit anxious, especially after seeing that. I hesitate to take a step further.
Hey.
But it's too late. Mark notices me. Your guess is Luca and Theo will be my favorite? Let's see. No, girl! Back it up, sir. Aromie, right? Yes?
You look even better in person.
Oh god, I already hate you. Excuse me? Did he seriously just undress me with his eyes at first glance? Talk about feeling violated. How the hell do I respond to that? You know... I don't mind if I get a bad ending. Thanks? That's not really a compliment. I mean, what else am I supposed to say? What did you say to me? I forgot already. You look even better in person, though. Okay, that's kind of rude.
You're hot as hell, babe.
Ew.
Take it or leave it.
I hate babe. I'm leaving it. Seriously, that's what you wanted my first impression of you to be?
Ugh.
Hey, wait, no. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm already regretting this. He does not know how to respect a lady. Well, Mark, you were supposed to show me the time of my life. Instead, it looks like the bartender showed you the exits. So what now? You saw that? Yes, of course I did.
Ugh.
Yeah, definitely didn't plan on that happening. But you know what? Actually, this bar doesn't look too bad. I should have just came here. The stand-up comedian performed and his whole act just rubbed me the wrong way. Mark shrugs, almost as if regretting his decision. So I might have said something to the dude, and it might have been considered rude to be the talent. Or to the talent. Whatever. I'm just trying to have a drink and these people just come in, messing up the entire vibe of the bar. Why do they gotta come to the only decent place in town to share their talent? Some of us work long hours and we don't want to hear their stupid act. There's the internet for that. Oh, Mark, you're kind of rude. I listen as Mark just lets out all of his self-internalized frustration. So you're bitter because you had a hard job, and you assume the open mic people aren't working as hard. That's right. Okay. It takes work to be creative, you know? No, wait, that's not... Sure, but not everyone wants to hear that. Why not go to a bar that doesn't have open mic? How many decent bars do you think there are in a place like this?
It's not like I can just up and leave here, you know?
Okay, that sounds like... personal baggage. And anyways, that's not the point. It seems like that's maybe exactly the point. You can always just go somewhere else. I did a rooster search. You could go to...
I'm not talking about the bar. I mean this town. This whole place.
Is this a date? Are we on a date or what's the situation here? Sorry for misunderstanding, but my point still stands. You can leave the town too. You aren't a prisoner here. Are you? You know what? Forget I said anything. I don't know you well enough for me to get into that right now. Which is fair. It's fair. Okay. But if you want to, we can get to know each other more. Don't push your luck, pal. I steer the conversation back to the original topic. Mark's attitude over the open mic that got him booted from the bar. This isn't a date, this is a therapy session. Apparently. It sounds a little bit like you might regret what you said, resulting in you getting kicked out. Mark stares, seemingly a little put off by me calling him out, but he only sighs before his mood shifts back to its previously cocky demeanor.
Ugh.
Let's not let this ruin our night.
So, what's a babe like you doing on a dating app?
God. I hate the word babe. Can we choose something else? Can you like say, I don't know, anything but babe? Well, my friend made me a profile a long time ago. Wow, you must really like to get around. Oh! You're so fucking rude. Not that it's any of your business, but if you must know, today was my first time actually using it. My favorite video game is under maintenance, so here I am. What the fuck? He reminds you of the main guy from Boys Over Flowers? That is very true. I didn't like him. I did not like him in Boys Over Flowers. You know who I like? The guy that played the violin. You know, the second main love interest. Tragedy. Wait, really? You used blind art because you couldn't play a video game? Listen, bitch! You're probably a gamer too, right? No, you're into sports. Sports video games. I don't know. Sounding a bit judgmental, Mark. Definitely don't look like the type. To play video games? And what is that supposed to mean? Well, I'm just saying your appearance is different than how you're acting. Well, how do I act? Sorry to disappoint. I'm getting so aggressive for no reason. How do I look like I act? Sorry to disappoint. No, I'm not gonna apologize. How do I look like I act then, sir? Like, you're high class. Too good for a place like this. A place like this?
Yeah, a place like this. A small bar in a small-ass town, staying home and playing video games.
Oh, is this like a small town love story? You think high class people are too good for video games? I mean, yeah. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You definitely don't give off the video game vibes. There's a vibe? You know, gamers come in many shapes and sizes, right? I guess, but isn't that a little embarrassing to admit out loud? No, I don't give a shit. We're adults. We like what we like, okay? Not at all. I enjoy what I enjoy. Exactly. What she said. It looks like he wants to say something more, but before he can, I continue. Do you have what's your hobby, since you're attacking mine? What if I were to make snap judgments about you and your appearance? I'll bite. What's your snap judgment of me? You're rude? You can't let go of your high school days. Oh! Oh, I think he's hurt. The violin guy. Yeah, the violin guy. I love him so much. And what makes you think that? Your beaten up leather Letterman jacket that has your name in high school on it. The way you seem to crave attention. Dude, you're 30. How long ago was high school for you? Like 16 years maybe? Did I do my math fast? I don't know. That's probably wrong.
So what? I love this jacket. And yeah, who wouldn't want to pay attention to me?
Oh my god. Do you want an actual answer to that, or was that rhetorical? Rhetorical? A question you don't actually want the answer to. Right. I totally knew that. Sure. Moving on. Hit me with your next shot. What else do you think about me? You're rude. You work at a car dealership. How do I know that? What makes you think that? The skeevy attitude, the cocky smile, the way you're somehow keeping me talking in spite of the obvious red flags. I hate car dealers. Your overconfident attitude. You don't appear to be shy about talking to others. Yeah, it's not a bad skill to have. In some cases. Sorry, but no dice. That's not my job. What are you? What's your job? So what do you do? Building contractor and occasionally private transportation provider. Okay. A man of many impressive talents, it would seem. I don't know what that is, but alright. At least you're working. I guess. That's right. Glad you recognize it. He definitely didn't catch the sarcasm in my voice. What kind of construction? It's whatever my uncle wants done. He usually does infrastructure contracts, but sometimes we can do commercial or industrial stuff. Okay, keeping it in the family. Right now we're building a new parking garage for the town hall. We're waiting on our supplier for more concrete, but overall the project is looking good. Surprised at how smart he sounds with his job. But you don't want to hear about that. He probably has some uppity high-class fancy job or something. Nah, man. I am a seasonal temp manager. Now who's making snap judgments? I'm a temp retail manager at a shitty seasonal store. That pop-up one in the mall? Okay, so it is a pop-up. Oh, it's not a pop-up anymore. Okay, so never mind. Take it back. You know, he seemed familiar. We helped him well with the interior construction. Small world, huh? He literally said it's a small town. You're right. Who the hell wants to talk about work? Exactly, so moving on. I have a question. Why did your friends make you blind our profile? Make your blind our profile? Probably because the only thing worse than my career prospects are my dating prospects. Seems kind of hopeless, doesn't it? Online dating? Oh goodness, now I'm blurting out my insecurities to this guy. Listen, I think it's fair because he already told us his insecurities by accident. Well, I can't say I disagree there. Like, why go through all that just to be stood up? Exactly. Wait, he's been stood up? Oh. Well. I mean, have we seen him? He's kind of obnoxious. Before we can continue our conversation, a grungy-looking guy covered in music-related tattoos heads out of the bar.
Hey.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm on a date. I can't be looking at another man. Hey, Mark, still lingering outside? Yeah, it's public property. What are you gonna do about it? It's not. This is still part of the bar.
Ugh.
What are you, the bouncer? What happened to you, man? Not all of us got to leave this place, you know? Not that you could appreciate it anyway.
Noble, dependable Theo, making sacrifices for his family. Why don't you take off on your high horse and get out of my face?
Mark, do you have issues that you need to talk about? Not to me, preferably. This isn't about me. Mark gets closer to the grungy man. It's pretty obvious they have some history together, and I don't want to see a fight break out. Hey, Mark, let's just leave, okay? Mark pauses for a second, then he backs off and gets close to me. Oh, don't get close to me. Chill. Yeah, sure, let's go. It's not worth my time. Theo is so cute. Oh, his little freckles. Mark holds my hand as we... Oh, you're holding my hand? Okay, well, it's a first date. Holding hands is normal, right? I'm pretty sure... But I mean, I don't want to hold his hand. I'm not interested right now. Pretty sure I can hear Theo muttering something melancholy, but I can't make out what it is. Away from the bar, Mark's mood shift completely. Like a shark in pursuit of its prey, he turns to me, closing in and placing a hand on my shoulder. Oh, thank you for the follow. That alert is so cute. So why don't we continue this party somewhere else? We're sticking to Mark, so sure. I have nothing better to do because my game's under maintenance. Sure, what were you thinking? Oh, can you back it up, man? I have a buddy throwing a party at his place when I go. He seems eager to hurry up and get out of the area. It's as though he's trying hard to put off talking about anything real. I mean, girl, didn't you just want to like kill time because your game wasn't working? I do kind of want to spend a bit more time with him, though. Yeah, okay, lead the way. I'll get a hyper right away. A hyper? Is that like an Uber or something? Or a Lyft? The hyper arrives sooner than expected. Okay. I take this opportunity to pull out my phone and text Marco. I was about to say, who the fuck's Marco? Marco's my bestie. Well, I met someone tonight. You try Blind R? Sure. Yep, sure did. And? Give me the details. He's funny. Is he? A party guy too, that he is. Party guy. Takes me back to our 20s. Wait, is he young? His profile says he's 30. Okay, whatever you say. I support you, Aromie. Just be careful. Marco does not sound supportive. Of course, I'll put my location and send it to you. Mark chapter 2. I don't know how many chapters there are. Mark and I arrive at his friend's place, a house at the edge of town. Music and lights spill out of the lawn, out onto the lawn from the open windows and doors. It's been a while since I've been to a party like this. My girl is so extroverted compared to me. Empty cans of cheap beer litter the sidewalk as we walk up. It almost feels a little juvenile now. Can you, like, not come up on me so strongly, Mark? Feel Mark wrap his arm around my shoulders, pulling me a little closer. You know, I'm gonna comment on it. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
Just getting closer to you, babe.
Ew. Babe. Can you call me something else? I gently pull his arm off of me as a group of men who I presume are his friends begin to hoot and holler in the distance. Babe. A little too close if you ask me. She's just now noticing he's been calling her babe. As we head inside, a guy who looks not much older than Mark is the first one to greet us. He reeks of liquor. Hey, look at the Mark train finally coming in, and with a girl on board. Mark train. Hey, Matt. Yeah, this is... Do you remember my name? If he does not remember my name, I'm gonna be so mad. Another man emerges from the fray before Mark can introduce me. Well, Mark, I was losing hope wouldn't ever... yep. English. The man looks me up and down and smiles. And you brought a lady friend. Nice. Do you not get girls a lot? Your friends are acting like you never do. I haven't seen you bring a lady around since... What was her name? Oh, damn, it's been a while. Oh, shit, man. You got stories to tell? Before his friend can say anything further, Mark clears his throat as if to change the subject. Matt, Carl, meet my... Whoa! I did not agree to this. Meet my girlfriend? I mean, at least you remember my name, but, girlfriend? Okay. I guess we're fake dating for a little bit. Aromie, Matt, and Carl have been my buddies since high school. Wait, did he just tell these dudes I'm his girlfriend? Should I call him out? No, let's not embarrass him right now, though. Say nothing. We'll play along just for a little bit. You owe me. You owe me, dude. I decide not to correct Mark. It seems like an innocent fib to impress his friends, and it's not like anything else will come out of it, probably. I'll never see them again. So, whatever. I offer his friends a bright smile. It's nice to meet you. Matt and Carl nod politely my way, and I do the same. They seem nice. Nice to meet you. Anyone who can put up with this guy has to be a saint. Before I can answer, Carl speaks up, seemingly to continue his train of thought from earlier. Oh, I remember her name now. Violet. You don't mind, babe, if your favorite love interest say it? No, I could not. Nope. Never. Don't call me babe. Please. If you love me, you won't call me babe. Unless you're saying it because you're pissing me off on purpose, and that's whatever. Mark tries to motion toward Carl as though to not speak of this person, but his friend seems completely oblivious. I think he's drunk. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. She was such a cool chick. Remember her, Matt? They were inseparable in high school. Thought they'd still be together, but oh my god, a high school sweetheart? I sneak a glance at Mark and notice his jaw clenching. Uh-oh. Matt apparently notices the same thing and immediately punches the other man's arm. Oh, dude, give me the tea. I want to know about your ex. What happened? Well, but he's back in the game now, right, Carl? Right. We know you said single life is for you, but honestly, it's good to see you with a nice-looking girl again, man. You were starting to worry us for a while, bro. We know you've been miserable ever since you... Now it's Carl's turn to shut Matt up, with a slap on Matt's shoulder so violent he nearly spills his drink. Well, anyway. Well, now I'm curious as to what else they might have wanted to say. Anyway, we're just glad you met someone, so how's work, dude? It's going fine. My uncle's still a hard ass, but the new garage for the town hall is looking pretty sweet. Dude, what happened to Violet? I want to know the tea. That's good. I've been seeing the progress. Yeah. Who wants to talk about work? What's the story with you and your new lady? How'd you two meet? Oh, fuck. Don't give you ammunition. Chronicles, you have so much ammunition right now on me. Before I could say anything, Mark opens his mouth. Funny story, we actually met because one day a construction crew was working on the intersection over by the garage. What? Hey, yo! Pulls me closer. This sweetie was running late to work because we were blocking the road. She had parked her car, got out, and started asking how long the intersection would be closed. I happened to be the one she talked to. I apologized and offered her a coffee for the following day. We traded numbers, and after that coffee date, well, the rest is history. You're a fast liar, Mark. The friends share a laugh as Matt gives Mark a friendly bro punch on the arm and then pats him on the back. I find myself too stunned to say anything, listening to him spin such an obvious lie. His friends are enamored with it, though. Did he make that whole story up just to impress them? Did you... If you're anything like my actual friend Mark, that comes up with random shit in his head, I believe it. I lean in close to Mark and quietly speak into his ear. Mark, do you think we can go somewhere a little more, private? Cause I gotta rip you a new one, bitch.
Oh, sorry guys. My lady wants some alone time.
Ew.
Oh.
I did not mean to repeat that, sorry. There's another round of whatever that word is, cheering as I grab Mark's arm, eyeing a place for some privacy. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I didn't think he'd go so far as to make up a story about a fake meeting on the spot. I spot a door to the backyard, which is surprisingly empty, although that's most likely due to the crowd playing some type of drinking game inside. Alright, we gotta talk, mister. This is a weird-ass first date. Dragging Mark outside, I gently push him against the wall away from the window, far from prying eyes of his friends. I'm pushing him against the wall? Girly. I place my hand next to him, stand on my tippy toes and lean in close. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey! Already getting up close and personal, huh? You really did want some alone time. In your dreams. I'm only this close to so your buddies won't hear me.
Oh. When we're together, they'll definitely hear you.
I roll my eyes. I need you to be serious. What the hell was that back there? What do you mean? What you said to your friends back there about me being your girlfriend. And the whole bullshit story about how we met. It's almost scary how good of a lie it was. Even I was almost convinced it went down like that. Yeah, so what? What do you mean, so what? In a quieter voice that sounds almost apologetic and sad, he continues. I couldn't tell them we just met at the bar tonight. They would give me all kinds of shit. Besides, you stuck with me this far. Listen, because we're on a first date, dumbass. What? I might be regretting it now. Seriously, how did I think this was a good idea?
Yeah? Even though you're still standing so close?
So you can hear me. Mark places a hand on my shoulder and I pull back. Do I actually maybe kind of want to ride the Mark train? Girl, no. I think you're... Open your app. Does the game open? I really can't believe I just thought that. You have like 10 seconds to explain yourself or I'm out. He sighs as he slicks back his hair. Look, you heard what the guys were saying, right? What they were saying without saying? Yeah, who's Violet? I haven't been in an actual relationship. Oh my god, in 12 years! Whoa! Oh my god, did she break your heart? I mean, I've hooked up with plenty of chicks. I'm not that big of a loser. But it gets old. Dude, wait. I need to do math. He's 30, right? 30 minus 12 is 18. Oh my god, you guys, wait, what? Oh my god. Damn. Okay. I'm kind of quiet now because it's like, oh wait. My buddies didn't bring it up for a while, but they've been hounding me for a long time. Saying stuff like, it's time to move on, or why don't you find someone to settle down? What does it matter if you're in a relationship or not?
Ugh.
That's what I'm saying, but they all have their own things going on, and I'm just some sad extra wheel to them now. It's not like I haven't tried. I thought I was just focusing on figuring my own life out. So it becomes almost solemn. A lot of good that did, though. Been stuck at the same job for 12 years, the one I had to take after I got... Ugh, why am I telling you this stuff anyway? It's not like you care, and besides, you're just some temp. You'll be out of this place the first chance you get anyway. Okay, that's fucking rude, bitch. You're right, I don't care. Okay, fine. Anyway, I do care, because I want lore. If I didn't care, I would have definitely bailed out after the phony meet cute. I hate this word, meet cute. It doesn't make sense to me.
But nobody cares about what I think or how my life is.
I think you have a lot of baggage.
Tough it out. Everyone has issues, so boo-hoo, deal with it. That's what they all say.
Have you gone to therapy or talked to your friends about this or someone? How the hell could you care about someone you just met? Easy. The fuck? Well, when you're not putting up the front of being an insufferable asshole, I think you might be okay.
Yeah? Well, it doesn't matter. This is probably just a big joke, like everything else in my life.
Are you asking for self-pity or I don't know what's going on here? This is the definition of I can fix him. I do love that trope. But he's a little mean. He's not the kind of guy I would go for. And what would you say if it wasn't? That maybe I really am interested in getting to know you. He's gonna say that I'm delusional. Mark stiffens slightly, and under the cover of night I can sense him staring at me in utter disbelief. He sighs heavily as if the whole weight of the world stood squarely on his shoulders. I say I don't believe it. I can't. Either everything in my life has been one disappointment after another. I press myself closer to him, weirdly compelled to comfort him. What do you mean? Mark, the man who always had something to say, who always had the final word, sits there in silence. When he finally turns to look at me, gone is the cocky man from the bar. He seems so sad and lost in this moment. Mark takes a deep breath as if bracing himself for impact. But then we're immediately interrupted by Matt. Hey, Mark. Matt notices the close proximity that we are in and immediately apologizes. Oops, sorry to bother you two. Hopefully I wasn't interrupting. I feel myself blush at Matt's comment as Mark reluctantly walks towards his friend. All the swagger that is his shield is back up. I don't like this side of you. Can you not be this side? It ain't nothing. What's up? Carl clogged the frickin' sink again. I thought you might be able to take a look at it. You know, since you're handy with a toolbox and all. I can hear his other friends teasing and laughing alongside Matt, but Mark just sighs at the comment. Mark heads into the house but doesn't motion for me to follow. I do anyway because I'm curious to see just exactly what kind of fixing Matt thinks Mark can do. In a small bathroom at the back of the house, I find Mark swallowed up by the vanity, only his legs trailing out from the open doors. Matt, you gotta set up a fan to let this all dry out tonight, otherwise you're gonna get mold. Color me shocked. He actually does know a thing or two about plumbing. Sure, man. How long do I gotta wait? Let it go overnight at least. See, I knew Mark would be able to fix it. It's a handyman. Mark surfaces from the underneath the sink and Matt ruffles his hair, which seems to annoy Mark. He waves off his friends and walks towards me, motioning to go back outside. Give it up, top man. Just like the old days, we had a whole routine before every big game, remember? Right up until... Before Matt can finish his comment, Carl gently taps him on the shoulder as though to shut him up again. Curious until what? Anyway, don't let us keep you waiting. The party rages on as Mark and I go back outside. Can I know about Violet? Can you tell me about Violet? Alright, out with it. Yeah, let me know what... Violet? Out with what? It's embarrassing, right? The way they're always mocking me about all kinds of shit. And? Is it really mocking or just playful teasing? Yeah, because I don't have some fancy desk job, they always make fun of me. Why is having a fancy desk job so important? Because that's a measure of success. It's either that or be a big time pro athlete. Every other career is just meaningless. You're crazy to think like that. Which is why I know they really don't like keeping me around. Except when it's convenient for them. What? It didn't look like that to me. Are you... I don't think that's true. What do you mean? They tease you, but it's pretty playful. They seem to genuinely like you. No way. Did you hear how they basically made fun of me being able to fix the sink? I think they were just happy. That's just what they do. It's not great, but that's a way of showing affection. Mark looks at me in disbelief, as if I have chosen his friend's side. Like, I'm no different than everyone else, a traitor. I don't budge. Mark is so convinced that everyone is against him that even the friendly jostling his friends are doing is considered an offense to him. I try again. Would they be asking you about your job and seemingly so concerned about your life if they didn't care? Well, I don't know. Maybe. To compare themselves to me. Not once. I don't even know what your friends work as. They didn't bring it up. He says it with such conviction that his voice cracks, like he desperately has something to prove. I'd say no. Besides, they respect your skills enough to ask for your help. I guess that's true. But what about you? What about me? He proceeds to gesture wildly to the party going on inside. Does any of this make you want to bail? Okay, maybe a little. I don't do parties, though. My girl doesn't seem to care, so why would it? I don't know, it's lame. They're lame. And in a voice that I can barely hear, he mumbles. Most women want to date successful dudes with steady jobs, not losers who fix things. What do they call you? Blue collar? Is he a blue collar job? Is that what they're called? You know? Do I ever think I'll come out with merch? That'll be cool. That'll be cool. I never thought about it, though. Are you kidding me? Plumbers make a lot of money these days. Not just everyone can fix a sink. If I ever have a plumbing issue, at least I know who to call.
Well, sure. I would love to come over to your place and lay some pipe, if you know what I...
Wow, you really don't have an off switch, do you? Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't run off yet. I would have already. You say that like you want me to. Do you like the chase or something?
Maybe I do. Why don't we test it out?
How about you talk to me about Violet? Oh god, get away. Mark gets closer to me and I can feel our body heat merging with one another. Oh, what's this music? Though he's maintained his cocky exterior throughout the evening, here and there I've seen the cracks in his defenses. Do you want to try and break down the wall or just keep things superficial?
You haven't moved yet. Maybe you really do like being around me.
Or maybe I just want to know what's going on in the head of yours so I know if I should run. Mark smiles and holds my arm close as though he's contemplating on making a move. Before he can have the last word, however, I do something unthinkable. Oh, please don't tell me you just kiss him. Fuck. Fucking called it. Girly, it's okay, it's okay. You know, whatever you want to do, I guess. I lean up and kiss him on the lips. He moves his hands from my arms to my waist and wraps them around me, pulling me closer. My arms are still wrapped around his neck as we share this tender moment. I slightly pull back to look into his eyes and then go back in for the kiss, to which he greedily pulls me close, crushing my lips with his. It's, not my favorite. His tongue traces my lips with a silent ask for entry. It's been a long time since I've made out with someone, so I lightly part my lips, letting him take the lead. Despite his attitude, he's a damn good kisser. After what seems like an eternity, I pull away to gasp for air, with the both of us looking at each other. As long as she's happy, I guess. We speak at the same time and then we break into laughter. Well, what? I got carried away. Me too. Not even under the influence. We laugh for a bit before turning to each other in solemn glances. I should go home, it's getting late. I'm gonna get a hyper and head out. Damn. Bye. She's like, kiss, okay, I'm leaving now. As I turn to leave, Mark gently grabs my wrist and cups my face. He pulls me in for another, more selfish kiss before falling away, sincerity in his eyes. Good night. I leave with his quiet farewell ringing in my ears and his soft look lingering in my heart. I don't know, girly, I think we could have gone on a better date. Would I contact him again, or was this just a one-time fling? Is that a fling? We just kissed. Well... The party was interesting, to say the least. Go on. Ew! Come on, Marco! Oh my god, Marco, no! Well, okay, what did happen? Met a couple of his friends and was a little awkward. Were any of them cute? Marco. I mean, yes, but they seem like they are all in serious relationships. That's besides the point. It was a little strange. Mark told them we were dating and fabricated the story about how we met. Oh, yikes. Oh, I talked to him about it. He needed to know his boundaries. Good for you, Aromie. Don't good for me, because my girl just kissed him. I mean, how did Mark take it? Well, we continued talking, so... And well, we may have made out. Go, Aromie! No, don't go me. So, are you gonna keep talking to him, or... Not entirely sure. Oops, I did not mean to do that. As the days passed by after that party with Mark, I contemplate on whether or not I should pursue him. We shared some intimate moments together, but that still doesn't make it meant to be. We didn't even get each other's numbers. Don't you have the fucking app? I could always message him on Blindar. Damn it, Aromie, get a grip. It was a one-night thing to satiate boredom. That's all, right? As if to interrupt my thoughts, I hear my phone ring. Hey, Aromie, we're a little short-staffed and are having our triannular annual sale on lawn gnomes. Can you come in for a couple of hours? You're calling the manager to come in? Ugh! And my car is getting a tune-up. There's always Hyper, though, and going in would probably help me get my mind off of... Yeah, screw it, whatever. It'll be good to make some extra cash, too. No problem, I'll be there as soon as I can. Thanks, I'll make sure to get coffee and donuts for you today. My treat. Looking forward to it. What if I want something else? You know, not coffee. Lack of benefits, underpaid, and horrible HR. But at least the caffeine and sugar addictions are free. What the fuck? I immediately get dressed for work, throwing a tin of mints in my purse for the future. No one likes dealing with coffee breath. And I was like, what's the mints for? Onto the Hyper app for a ride. I chose the quickest option. A man with no profile picture and just the name MK. Looks like he's driving a red truck. Wow, I wonder who this is. Totally not Mark. I don't know his last name. As I wait for my Hyper, I hear a meow and suddenly feel something fuzzy on my legs. Leg, not les. What? English. It's Kitty. Hello there, stranger. What a beautiful cat you are. I lean in to pet the cat, noticing no collar on him. A stray. Oh! The kitty, what is it called? I forgot the word. The cat chose me, though. My cat now. Good boy. I noticed a full food bowl by the alley. You may be a stray, but someone sure is taking good care of you, huh? I can't fucking read. Hello? It seems like a bowl of fluff is attempting to tell me about the person who's been feeding him. I smile and nod, listening intently to his meowing purring. Not like I can actually understand him, unfortunately. Cat distribution system. Thank you. It's not like this is some fantasy you told me where the cat is actually a handsome otherworldly deity in search of love. Perish the thought, Aromie. An obnoxious honker interrupts my thoughts. I look at my app and my hyperdriver has arrived. Sorry, kitty, I have to go to work. See you later. The Hyper is a big red truck, and out of the truck comes a familiar figure.
Hey.
Here to go to the mall. What? Mark? You're my hyperdriver? Yeah, I guess I am. Didn't you see my profile when you accepted the ride? I just accepted the first one that popped up. I didn't really pay attention. That seems like a convenient excuse, but whatever. I'm happy to see him. Wait, no, I'm not. Or am I? See, his laugh is cute. His laugh is cute. But I know... I know what he's like, and it's not cute. Well, let's go then. Don't want to be late, right? Yeah, let's go. The car ride is awkward and silent for the first few minutes. Or moments. Almost suffocatingly so. Come on, Aromie, say something. Or maybe he should say something. I look over to Mark and notice that he's actively avoiding eye contact with me. After a few moments, I decide to break the ice. So, I guess this is what you meant by private transportation provider. Yeah, did you think I was lying? You're pretty good at fabricating tales. What is that supposed to mean? Like the story you told about how we met. I thought I already said why I did that. Well, the part-time hyper gig is legit. I do it as a side hustle for some extra cash. Well, I gotta say, seeing you as a working man is not what I expected. Though with your construction and plumbing skills, it actually does make sense. Wait, what? Are you making fun of me? Oh my god. You're so sensitive. No. I'm saying you're hardworking, you dumbass. Oh my god. No way. I think it's practical to be well versed in so many hard skills. All I have is being extra friendly to people, so they'll buy cheap-ass products and maybe let me upsell them on a credit card. If you say so. I mean, being able to fake being nice is a skill all on its own, too. Yeah, not everybody's great at customer service, girly. I won't argue with that. The next few moments are a bit awkward in our silence. I wasn't sure I wanted to see you again. Why would you say that?
Well, that's definitely not what a guy wants to hear.
We didn't get each other's numbers, so, like, trying to contact one another was kind of a moot point. Well, we could message each other on Blindar. I did think about that, but also you didn't message me. That is true. But isn't this the weird game of, like, who texts first?
I wasn't sure if I was ready to see you again.
Oh, so the feelings are mutual. At least not so soon. His voice trails off. You just what?
I didn't want to seem clingy or creepy is all. It's just...
Sorry, I need your voice to be a little louder, my guy. Ever since that night at the bar and hanging out at the party, I couldn't stop thinking about us. Oh.
Well, more like, I couldn't stop thinking about you.
Okay. I know I should be, like, giggling and kicking my feet, but, like... Okay. We pulled into the parking lot of the mall. We stopped moving, but I'm so focused on Mark that I've lost all sense of space and time.
I couldn't stop thinking about the way you carry yourself. The way that you're not shy at all.
Yep, definitely. Yep, that's main character.
You've done quite a number on me. From your body language to your personality. But in the end, I was too much of a coward to even ask for your number.
I didn't know what to do. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been in something more substantial than a one-night stand. Oh, that is true. Damn. What makes you think it was more than that? That's so rude. We're trying to get good ending with this guy. Okay, it's been a while for me too. But it doesn't have to be a one-time thing, right? Huh? You mean that? Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about you a lot since that night too. And despite my inner voice telling me to bail, I did enjoy my time with you. I'm interested in you, to say the least.
I'm interested in you too. And not just in the, I want to get down and dirty.
Okay, you don't need to tell me that part. I think carefully before finishing that sentence.
Wait, I mean, I am interested in that, but that's not the only thing I'm interested in. I'm digging myself into a hole, aren't I?
Maybe a little bit. But that's not to say I'm not interested in that. I have a 5-hour shift and then planned on going to the pear store. Meet me in front of the store after my shift. What the fuck? What's the pear store? Is it the Apple store? What? Are we getting a new phone or something? You won't regret it. Okay. Oh, but wait, pull out your phone. I pull out my phone as Mark asks, to which he takes it and adds himself as a contact. Okay, now the voice is way too loud, sorry. I won't back down. You know, I could just delete this, right? I clearly don't instant message him, so he now has my number. Oh my god. I need to sneeze. But I think I lost it. Guess who? Someone dropped dead gorgeous. See you in front of the pear store. Before I can chide him for whatever. He sees me out of his truck. I'll just have to get back at him later. Alright, well, a 5-hour shift isn't too bad. Hours later, I stumble out of work exhausted. Seriously, how do we have another buy one get one sale this week? And garden gnomes? What kind of people go crazy for those? I figured the shift would be so chaotic, but it was much worse than I could have imagined. Oh, shift. What did I say? I don't know. And it didn't even do what I originally wanted it to. Get my mind off Mark. Of course, as fate would have it, he was my hyperdriver. My mind keeps going in circles. Is it wise to keep hanging out with him? Should I just call the whole thing off? Why would you lead him on then? Maybe if I leave before meeting him, I don't have to worry about it. You're not standing him up! No! He has trauma about that. I could just ghost this town and go far, far away. Away from the store, away from Mark, away from everything. Yo, you're gonna add to his... Oh, wait. Oh my god. Did Violet ghost him? We're not doing that. What kind of person would that make me then? No, what the fuck? I'm not adding to his trauma. Wait for Mark, you bitch. I can ignore whatever complex emotions I'm having. I'm ready to give this a go for real. Yeah, Mark is annoying, but he doesn't deserve that.
Hey.
Okay, see, look, he's here. As if on cue, Mark's voice breaks my thoughts. Hey. Well, why the long face? Talk about your day. Would he care? If we're together, you have to care. Retail. Work kicked my ass today. How so? Lawn gnomes. Lawn gnomes? You know, those creepy little ceramic decorations that just stare into your soul? Oh, those things. They look like the guys on the cookie packaging. Keebler? I mean, those are elves, but they really do. They're elves? I thought they were gnomes. Well, what about lawn gnomes? Buy one, get one free promo on garden decorations. Mostly lawn gnomes. Sounds awful. Enough about the stupid gnomes. Work talk is exhausting. Even though his comment was absurd, it made me laugh. It brightened up my mood, that's for sure. No kidding. Yo, every time he gets close, I get scared. Can you, like, chill out? Mark leans in closer and offers me his arm. His expression is shark-like, but his motions are chivalrous? Well, here goes nothing. It looks like everyone got lawn gnomes came to the pear store. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is this kind of store? I don't want to ride the escalator. Is it a bad time to tell him I'm afraid of escalators? Pack doesn't even begin to describe the place. Oh, look at this cutie! I think he's one of the dateables, right? Aww. That poor store clerk looks like he's having the worst time of his life. Looking over to Mark, I see his face go pale. Now that I think about it, that store clerk looks familiar. Oh, he was on Blindar. I wonder if they know each other. Before I'm able to ask Mark what's up, the store clerk greets us.
Hey.
Aw, hi Tristan. Welcome to the pear store. How can I help you?
Oh.
He sounds unenthused. It's you. Yeah. Oh, about the other night. I don't want any trouble. Wait, were you bullying him? I don't know how they know each other, but there's some clear tension here. Did you bully Tristan? Excuse you, Mark. He looks like such an innocent guy. I better intervene before Mark makes an ass of himself. Hi, yes, I have the newest paraphone model. I really needed a replacement charger, and there's so many different ones. Girl, what? You're fucking dumb. You forgot my fear of escalators? Yeah, terrifying. What if it just, like, swallows you up, dude? I know that doesn't happen, right? It's never happened before, right?
Oh.
Sure, I'll grab some brand new ones from the back. The store clerk looks around, seeing some kids in greasy pretzel hands playing with the display cords. I'll be right back. Mark gets a little closer to me. Are you okay? Why did you do that? Do what? He whispers closely into my ear. It looked like you're about to blow a fuse. It's that comedy nerd. Oh my god, you bullied him! I mean, what the fuck? I'm just saying! That's my biggest fear. I don't know if it has happened before, but it's terrifying. Have you seen that shit not working? And people working on it? Scary. It's like actual horror story. It's that comedy nerd from the bar the other night. He just pisses me off. I might have noticed. Isn't it exhausting to be so confrontational every time you come across someone that rubs you the wrong way? Life does not always have to be a dick measuring contest. Yeah, but please just let it go. Try to think of it this way. You think your life sucks? That comedy nerd is stuck working in this retail hellscape. He's just trying to get by like anyone else. Before Market Protest, Tristan comes out with a new charge cord and a couple of portable banks to go with it too. One brand new charge cord and some different portable charging models if you're interested. We go through the motions of the transaction without any complications. Thanks for your purchase. I started to head towards the exit, but Mark stays put, sizing up the store clerk.
Hey.
Hey, you. Oh, Mark, come on. In a panic, the poor man looks back at Mark. Yes?
Sorry about the other night. It wasn't cool of me.
Oh, well, I accept your apology. I know my act isn't for everyone. What was your joke anyway? Was it... I mean, clearly it wasn't funny to him. As he notices a couple of kids trying to topple a nearby display, he rushes off. Thanks again, and have a great day. That was really big of you. Yeah, so, new charging cable, huh? Oh, I guess you're kinda cute. Yeah, the old one got to be so unpredictable. Doesn't work bent like this, works bent like that. It's exhausting to try and play Heavenly Love with it hooked up all the time. Heavenly Love? What's that? Oh, I didn't realize I said that out loud. It's a game I play on my phone. Oh, that thing you're talking about at the bar. Sounds like some nerd shit to me. Okay, what the fuck do you do for fun, Mark? That's a gross oversimplification. I could try to explain, but I'll just show you instead. Should I? And when the game the iconic title music plays, I look at Mark a little nervous as I show him my hobby. This music is super corny. I glare at him, turning it down as I load up the game and explain the mechanics to him, how the main female character has the power of heaven to combat the powers of hell. These are the 4 men that the main character can date, but it's more than that. It's about the story.
Really? It's about the story?
It points to my phone screen. I've never seen views like that in real life. How the hell are we supposed to compete with that? He's getting jealous. I mean, they do raise the bar pretty high. This is top shelf nerd shit. So? I like nerd shit, Mark. Is there a problem with that? Yo, Mystic Messenger is crazy. Whoever plays that game, crazy. Kidding, I played that game. The dedication we have for that game is crazy. I think I snapped back enough at Mark to shock him. He's at a loss for words. Okay, so you like it. Then I guess I can try to at least understand it. I'm not sure if he meant for me to hear him, but that made me appreciate his effort. Aww, that's cute. That's cute. So fine, tell me about this, especially the best looking one, the redhead over here. Mark points to the newest character, a man with long red hair and a snarky grin. Well, he's my favorite. Oh my god. You sure know how to pick him. Tell me about it. What's his deal? It's hard to say since he's just been introduced. So far, it seems like he's a bit misunderstood. A total asshat that just causes chaos no matter where he goes. Wow, sounds just like our guy right here. But once more of his story is revealed, you understand it's really a cry for help. Now granted, that doesn't justify or excuse his behavior, but now you can't help but want to know more about him. I look at Mark as I give the explanation. He seems rather enthralled with the story. Good, that means he's slowly realizing it's okay to like things that others see as silly. Alright, I get it. This 4th one is me. The shoe fits. Wait, you are making that correlation? Did I seriously just self-project? Well, now that you mention it. Yeah, I might see a resemblance. You're both tsunderes who are bratty tsunderes, sorry, who are clueless about emotional intelligence.
A bratty what now?
Tsundere.
Bless you.
What the fuck? I didn't sneeze. You mask your feelings with a defensive wall, in your case being a grade A asshole. Hey, just an observation. But really, deep down, once you find someone you like, you really care for them. Well, that last part was a little more embarrassing to say out loud than I previously thought. Oh. Mark closes in on me, face as red as a beet. Before realizing that we're super close to each other and still in the Paris store, a familiar voice interrupts our moment. Is there something else I can get for you? I wanted to get back here. Oh no, sorry, we'll be on our way. Thank you. Trishan is so, like, customer service. Kind of enjoying this route. It's kind of fun and cute. Yeah, it is. You know, still want to know more about Violet, but I guess we'll never know. As soon as I leave the Paris store, I feel an insatiable thirst. My eyes drifting and I catch sight of a boba kiosk. I knew it. Something told me there's gonna be boba in here. Boba tea sounds really good. Hey Mark, let's go get some boba tea. Tell me you drink it.
Boba tea?
Okay, bye. I'm kidding. I think my friend Mark, his first time having bubble tea was forever ago. It was cool. Being there. To see him drink his first boba. Not the flavor I would have picked, but, you know. Unfamiliar? Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I grab his arm and lead him to the boba kiosk, showing him the pictures of different flavors and the tapioca pearls. I think boba's an acquired taste, because some people don't like the pearls, you know. I can feel my mouth watering just looking at them. Gross. Tapioca balls? Yes, tapioca balls. I'm assuming you've tried it. Well, I haven't. How can you say gross then? Exactly. Then how do you know they're gross? What? If you have never tried boba, how can you say it's gross? Don't knock it until you try it. Okay, fine. Get me one too. Strawberry. Oh, he loves strawberry. I smile as I order both of our boba teas, which I then give Mark his. He struggles to get the big boba straw in the cup, and I can tell he's embarrassed. I show him how to do it. You just stab it. Thanks. He takes a sip. And then another. Damn, this is really good. Right? And I think he didn't want to try. Yeah, I get it. Smirking as he gets closer to me, Mark then offers his tea.
Want to trade? I'd love it if you...
He points at the cup and wiggles his eyebrows, about to continue. I haphazardly put my palm over his mouth. Mark, please, you can't say that in here. Say what? Say what? What? This is more of a first date to me than whatever the fuck we had. We both start laughing as we trade sips of our boba, enjoying them and walking out of the mall. We find a bench that we both sit on, both of us still sipping our respective drinks. Thanks for taking a chance on me today. Aww. I like this more. It was fun. A bit short, but I enjoy hanging out with you. This is so much cuter than their first date. I enjoyed hanging out with you too. We sit in silence watching the sunset and a beautiful array of colors. I find myself sitting a little closer to Mark, gently placing a hand on his. Can I ask you something? What? You talked about not having anything substantial for a long time. Yes! Can we talk about Violet? I remember your buddies talking about something like that too. Yeah, and? Well, tell me about your ex. Yes, the moment I'm here for! You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. But I want you to. I just really like to know something about something real about you, something that's not the cocky front you put on for everyone. And she keeps coming up again and again anyway, so. Well, my senior year of high school.
Then, the two of us, Violet and I, we had plans to leave town, but I got hurt, and it wasn't an option for me to leave anymore.
What do you mean? What do you mean you got hurt? And it wasn't an option anymore. Mark pauses for a bit. I can tell he's struggling to tamp down his emotions. She said she wanted it to work, but in the end she got into her dream school and she left. We ended it then and there. What? Did you not try the long distance thing? Mark doesn't answer, but I can see his his jaw clenching. I was just fusing the words together. I stood there in tense silence for a moment. She wanted to, but I thought it was a waste of time. Long distance relationships never work. Oh, so it was you. Yeah, no one else but to blame but yourself. Instigating woman. Listen, if we're dating, I need to know your ex. Mark. What's the point if I couldn't be with her all the time? I couldn't leave this shit town, but she went off to university. She was going to forget me. I highly doubt that. Yeah? What makes you think that? For better or for worse, you're pretty unforgettable. Yeah? I'll take that as a good thing. Well, she also didn't contact him, so... Oh, yo. Chill. He pulls me in closer, gives me a kiss on my lips, and slowly pulls away. And then he goes in for another, this time greedily pressing his tongue to part my lips, much like our kiss from the night at his friend's place. Okay, we're just kissing now? Mark breaks away from the kiss and gazes into my eyes. You don't have a ride, do you? I don't. I was going to call a hyper. Oh my god, Mark. You can ride with me. You can ride with me. Nice save. I'll take you up on that in that case. Wait, are you going to charge me? Not tonight. So... You wanna go on another date? I could be persuaded. I'll set one up then. Oh, he's taking initiative! I look forward to it. Mark drops me off at my place. Before leaving, I give him a gentle kiss on his lips, leaving him completely speechless. I'll just kiss him everywhere, all the time. Is that normal? I've been out of the single game for years, so I don't know. People just kiss and then not like... Well, I guess it's like non-committal, yeah? You just kiss and not date? That's totally normal? I don't know, man. After that, I go straight to my apartment to text Marco. Well, you'll never guess what happened. See, Marco's instigating too. We're just a pair of besties. Must be something good when you open your text like that. Oh, that's such a cute... Oh, you guys can't see it. It's this cute smiley face. I mean, it's something. Remember Mark? The one-time fling liar? When you put it like that, he sounds awful. Just loosely paraphrasing your words. Anyway, go on. Well, I took an extra shift today since my clunker of a car is in the shop. I naturally took a hyper. Guess who was the hyper driver? Seriously? Mark? How did you not see that in the app? Yep, none other than Mark. Well, it was just initials and no profile pic. Wait, Aromie, did you seriously get a hyper driver with no pic? I was in a rush! That's still not a good reason. Jeez, I'm glad it was Mark. Well, maybe. Seriously though, I didn't think I'd have to worry about you like this. I promise I'm fine. Okay, so what else happened? Well, after my shift, we had a quick little hangout. A hangout, huh? Is that what it's called nowadays? No, seriously! It was pretty neat. Mark was slightly confrontational, but I could tell he was trying to be better. We had some good conversations together, too. Like his past relationships. I think he's slowly opening up toward me, like who he really is. Oh, Aromie, that's so sweet. Keep me updated. Of course. I didn't even tell Bestie I got a second date. Who am I? 2 weeks ago, I gave Mark a chance at the mall. Since then, we've gone to a few more dates and have been texting one another almost constantly. Alright, so we've gone to a bunch of dates in 2 weeks. From little ice cream outings to occasional bar hangouts, it's actually been a lot of fun. Even though Mark sometimes falls back into his old habits, I could tell he is trying to be less abrasive and more considerate. It all started after he apologized to the pair store clerk. Luca's face when Mark and I first went back to the bar together was priceless. I'm surprised at how much we have been seeing each other lately. I'm really happy I decided to give him a chance. He's revealing himself to be quite the gentleman. I'm off today, so maybe I can see Mark again. What are you doing tonight? Hopefully a beautiful lady. I can't help it. Have you seen yourself? Damn, that's smooth. Albeit a little problematic. Okay, but for real. Nothing. Was going to see if you wanted to come over. Excuse me, sir. What kind of lady do you think I am? Well, there is something I want to show you. I'm sure... Well, not what I'm talking about. What? Oh my god. Get your head out the gutter for a moment, man. I mean, I do want to show you that. And maybe it'll happen tonight. Mark. Okay. There's something that I wanted to show you, as well as other stuff of mine. Oh? I look forward to it. Should I? Come around 8, I'll drop the pin. Yep, pin received. That's really not that far. Is the pin just a location? I don't know. I only share my location with, like, a few people. I was trying to think. And they're all family. It's been a while since I've been to a guy's place in a non-platonic way. So naturally, I start getting ready hours prior to deciding the meeting time. No, nuh-uh. Why do I even have this? As I go through my closet deciding what to wear, I find all kinds of awkward and interesting clothes. I end up with my usual attire and proceed to apply my makeup. A deep shade of red is sure to work. Wait, work how? I don't know, girly. Oh, his room is small. This is what a guy's room looks like. As soon as I arrive, Mark immediately lets me into his place. It's, well, surprisingly nice, if a bit simple and sparsely decorated.
Hey,
Hey, Romy. Well, this is it. Okay, what's up? He must have noticed my blank gaze as I look around his place. Humble, it's nice. You think so? Absolutely, it's simple, but the place looks well kept. At least it's not like trashed. Plus, I'm pretty sure I saw a swimming pool as part of the complex. Yeah, the pool's really nice.
We should go sometime. I'd love to see you in a bikini.
Oh my god. I'm sure you would. Only if you wear a Speedo in your dreams. Now let's joke around. But only if you let me see you in a Speedo first.
Well, if that's what it takes.
Oh wow. You'd do it? It's a deal then. Seriously though, this place is really nice. Thank you, Romy. I'm still not used to being praised for stuff like this. So what made you pick this place in particular? Can't really afford a house like Matt or Carl, but an upscale apartment complex, that's decent enough. There he goes, about trying to keep up with his buddies. His upbringing must have done a number on him. I think this man has a lot of baggage. I wanted to show you something. I don't normally show people these things if they didn't go to high school with me, but what the fuck? A yearbook? Or something? Mark shifts his gaze away from me. I think you're kind of special. Aww. What is it though? Anyway, Mark motions for me to follow him to a glass cabinet stuffed with silver and gold colored objects. I lean into... you showing me your trophies? I lean in to investigate them a little more. The display is stuffed with trophies, medals, and plaques, all from... Oh my god! He's into basketball? Shit. I would probably fall for this guy in high school. I love basketball. Framed team photos hanging on the walls beside the cabinet. A younger, slimmer-looking Mark smiles wildly back from the frame while shaking hands with the mayor? Wow, I didn't know you were an athlete. Yeah, a real good one too, but this is all that's left of my basketball career now. This is everything from my glory days, my accomplishments. It's very impressive. But... I remember him mentioning an injury. Could that be why? You said you got hurt the other day. You were injured playing basketball. Yeah, my senior year. What happened? It was the district semifinals. I was hustling, flying down the court, trying to make a basket, and then a player on the other team tripped me. I went flying. The next thing I knew, I was seeing stars, and they were taking me off on a stretcher. Broke my ankle in 3 places. Jesus. They made it good enough to walk, but I could never play like I used to again. My parents thought I took a dive on purpose. These trophies were... well, pushed on me more or less. They wanted me to be the best at everything I tried, but when I got really good at something that I wasn't having fun with, I got bored. Basketball was the first thing I did that really had thing I did that I really had fun with. Well, when it came to their list of approved extracurriculars. Okay. Alright, now I'm learning a little more about you. You have mommy and daddy issues? It seems. When my parents found out how much I enjoyed basketball, they were determined that I would get good enough to go to a big shot university on a sports scholarship. They had big dreams of me going pro. The girl's quiet. Mostly because that's where the money's at. Either going pro athlete or getting a fancy desk job. He mentioned something like that during the party too, so it was his parents. Oh, it's gonna make it big, they said. It was my ticket out of this place, and theirs too. Oh, damn, dude. All my memories of school are of the basketball court and the gym. It was either conditioning or some sort of drill practice. They insisted that everything else was a distraction, and I should only be practicing. Absolutely nothing else mattered but basketball.
Well, so much for that. All I got to show for it is a bum ankle, a broken heart, and pissed off parents.
Okay, I'm sorry. When I tried to explain that the injury wasn't my fault, they didn't listen. They took it as a teenage rebellion. It meant I could no longer ride on a sports scholarship to university. Mark Sizley lets it all out. That explains his lack of motivation for sure. What did they do after your injury? Well, they let me stay as long as I went to the local uni. So much good that did. Half a semester realized schooling wasn't for me, so they kicked me out. That's when I went to my uncle for help.
I hate this part. It makes me look so weak. But in the end, my uncle helped me out.
Well, you know the rest. Construction company for a long time. Well, I mean... You talk to your parents still, or no? You could have become a coach or something. You're right, actually. Broken dreams, pushy parents, and nothing really to show for it. All while being at the same job since basically graduating high school. No wonder he feels stuck. Clearly we know why his parents didn't help. They don't give a shit. They just wanted to use him for money. It's okay to show weakness. It sucks to be vulnerable, but that weakness is also part of what makes us human. Yeah, but no one wants to be around someone who's weak. And what makes you think that?
Ugh.
The way Matt and Carl tease me for not having a big fancy office job. The way my hookups ghost me. The way my parents don't really want anything to do with me. Well, I don't know why your hookups are ghosting you, but I don't think it's because of your career. Half the time, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've said this way too many times. Matt and Carl don't hate you. Even after all this time together, you're still protesting? You have this attitude that it's you against the world. But you know what I see? A broken boy that just needs a hug. What? A sad boy who hides behind a wall because he thinks it's weak to show his true self. So instead he puts on a show, and somewhere that sad boy lost sight of who he actually is. Am I wrong? No, but...
Why be myself when no one looks at me like that?
You know what this reminds me of? Shark Tales, when, that one fish, I don't remember his name, that Will Smith voice acted, was like, nobody wanted me when I was a nobody. But everybody loved him because he was a somebody. Yeah, this is what it's reminding me of right now. Then what am I? Huh? Despite my inner voice telling me to run, I didn't. Something about you keeps me here. Maybe it's the I can fix him attitude. Yeah, that surprises me too. I really don't know why, but it could be that I saw your asshole act and immediately knew. This man is hurting too. After all I've seen from Mark in these past 2 weeks and everything he's revealed to me today, I can't help but think about how he said he feels stuck here in this town. From his parents to his friends to his own viewpoint for the world, I had to ask, are you happy here? This question appears to throw Mark for a loop. We stand and stare in awkward silence for a little bit. When he finally speaks up, his voice sounds unsure. Sure, why risk something and change things if it's working? Even though my friends can get annoying with their taunting of me, and always hounding me about my relationships like my ex. I think it was more a hounding on how he's been since the breakup.
You asked if I'm happy here?
I nod even though I think I already know what his answer will be.
Fuck no.
Okay. As much as I thought I knew what he was going to say, his response catches me by surprise. The rawness of it, the intensity of his expression. Okay, he's leaning close again. Mark leans his arms on my shoulders and presses his forehead on mine. Oh, we're getting real close.
I haven't been happy in a long time.
I think he wants to say more, but it's almost as though he can't. I'm not sure what to say or do. I wrap my arms around his neck as we look in each other's eyes. But when I'm with you, I start to forget about the things that make me unhappy. Especially when you've shown me things I never thought I'd enjoy. I find myself falling more for you. And as you point out, finding my real self. Cool, perfect. Such a good influence to this man. We stay like this for a while until Mark finally lets go of me and walks towards his shelf. I wanted to show you something else. Oh? Mark shyly pulls out a new-looking box. He brings it closer to me, opening the contents. I thought of that phone game you played. Oh, the one I said was corny and shit. Heavenly Love. Yeah, that. Well, look, after that night, I went and started looking at all that nerd shit. Oh? Yeah, so I didn't look much into Heavenly Love, but I saw the other stuff I thought you might like. One thing led to another, and I found a vintage shop that stocks lots of older video games. It's so cute! Wait, what? Mark opens the box and it's a collection of classic imported Aromie for— oh my god! For handheld systems as well as some limited edition art books. Oh my god, he is so sweet! He probably doesn't know anything about this shit. But oh my god! Aww. Mark, this is incredible. I can't imagine how much this was. Wait, did you get this just for me? Not entirely. Oh, okay. He moves some games and reveals an old recreation station. Okay. system. I got the system for me as well. I was wanting to play some of these with you. Oh my god! Oh my god, this man. Okay, you're recovering. You're recovering. This is so cute. Aw, to be loved is to be seen, dude. Wait, what? Some of them looked interesting, okay? I also got some manly fighting games too, you know, and puzzle and mystery games. Duly noted. Mark, this is really thoughtful. You like it? Yeah, absolutely. Seriously, you didn't have to do this. This can't have been cheap. I have hookups to discounts. And you're worth it. I really do appreciate it. That's not all. That's not all. What? I was wanting to show you a phone game I've recently been into. I love to see the game you're into. Mark gets closer to me and opens his phone, clicking on a cutesy game with anthropomorphic ice cream characters called Ice Cream City. I downloaded this not long ago after our mall date. It's really addicting. I heard of this, but never played it.
It's fun and stupid. Look at all these little ice cream flavors, and you can collect them and protect your city.
He begins playing and showing his Ice Cream City collection. Going through the mechanics and events. This is super cute. I'm tempted to download it too. You should, then we can add each other. This is so cute! Oh my god! Seeing him like this, I don't know if I've ever seen him this happy. This is really sweet. The Ice Cream City mechanics are actually quite similar to Heavenly Love. Pull out my phone to download the game and we add each other to our friends list. I have to say I'm really enjoying this side of you to you, Mark. Yeah? Who knew nerd shit could be so fun? Oh my god. What are your hobbies? I mean, I did. Well, true. And it's thanks to you that I found some of this stuff out too.
I just want to be authentic for you.
Yes, same I think.
You think? We're gonna have to do better than that.
Okay, sometimes... Wait, he hasn't been calling us babe anymore. This is great progression. I want to be good for you too. You can't say things like that and not expect me to do anything. What are you gonna do? It's a bad move, or a good one, on my part. Mark leans in and kisses me, caressing my lips with his tongue and making his way in. He holds my waist as he deepens his kiss. He slowly breaks away and looks deeply in my eyes. Are we dating now? Anyway, what about you, your goals? What about me? We've talked a lot about my past, present, and potential future. So what do you want to do? Some days I ask myself the same question. I thought I would run my own retail store. I made it through university, but for what? A major to keep my parents happy, but it wasn't what I wanted, and now look at me. What was your major? Business. I hated it. Pleasing your parents? Exactly. I really wanted to pursue photography, but they looked down on the arts, said it's a waste of time and money. That shit just kills your motivation, right? I used to take photos for fun, but now it's been a while. And then when I was promised an opportunity to run my own store, it was taken from me, and now I'm just stuck in retail hell. Well, what about your photography? I haven't felt very inspired here. It's been a long while. Mark pauses to think about what I said, then after a few moments he grabs my hand and leads me to the door. We're going for a walk. What? There's a trail near here where you can see a small pond with flowers that bloom this time of year. I'm a little bit confused, but I let Mark lead me away. It's dark. It's dark out here, Mark. As we walk, the sun has pretty much set, and Mark continues holding my hand. There's something really intimate about this scene. There isn't much inspiration in this shithole of a town, but this path is something else. Sometimes I'll just come out here at night and look at the flowers. Of course, don't tell anyone about this. So, I'm the first one to go to your secret spot. First person I know. Oh, it's like a little secret garden. Well, now I feel honored. But honestly, I look forward to seeing this place. We arrive at the spot Mark mentioned, which is a small bridge overlooking probably the biggest body of water in this town. Oh god. Do I tell him I don't like water? Large masses of water. It's a really small pond, if it can be called that. Okay, it's a small pond, I'll be okay. Yet what really stands out to me are the flowers that seem to only bloom around the pond. Or this pond. Purple lotuses, all in varying stages of their lives, all standing out against the darkness. It truly is a sight to behold. Without thinking, I take out my phone and begin taking several photos of the flowers and pond. I'm so engrossed that I didn't even realize Mark starts wrapping his arms around my waist until I hear him chuckle. See? Inspiration. It's been a while since I've just taken pictures of nature like this. I lean into his warmth. We both stare in silence, just taking in nature and enjoying each other's company. Finally, Mark decides to break the silence. I've always wanted to travel and explore the world, look at nature and stuff, actually see oceans and mountains. You mentioned leaving here, yet not being able to go, being stuck here, not just physically but mentally too. You and I are kind of the same in that way, aren't we? I guess so. I never really thought about it before, but yeah, I suppose I am stuck, physically and emotionally. Exactly. Mark gently grasped my hand as though to comfort me. It's like my whole life, I felt like I've been trapped in a revolving door. Every time I find an exit, I just keep getting pushed back into that door. After a while, I got comfortable and realized that it was just too hard to try and leave. I got tired of trying.
If I don't try, and it doesn't work out, I can't be disappointed.
He holds me closer now, wrapping both of his arms around my waist, having me look up at his eyes. I almost feel the same way. The door is my job, and it's hard to get out. But then, what is the point of living if we just accept being stuck? Maybe I don't have to be stuck. Or rather, what if we're stuck together? No, I can definitely be okay with that. Mark's expressions become softer as he leans closer to me, placing his forehead on mine, mimicking our emotions from the night of his friend's party. I started doing hyper pickups to have some extra cash. I told myself that I'd finally get out. Well, I probably have enough saved to do a little bit of traveling, but I still can't bring myself to do it. It's like that door is threatening me.
If I leave, I won't be safe, even if I might finally be happy.
Oh, he's just scared. This game gets deep. Yeah, I didn't expect this. Because I too have been in their position where I did feel stuck in my line of work. But I got out, and it's great. Life's been great. You should travel if you can. Finally leave. After I say this, Mark pauses for a bit to keep his eyes on me. I'm not sure what's going on in his head currently, but he keeps opening and closing his mouth as though he's trying to say something. Moments pass and Mark finally speaks. I want you to come with me. What?
If we're stuck together, then we should try to escape together.
I mean, it's the only logical making sense here. I mean, I guess it's not the worst idea I've ever heard. We can play those games together and figure out what we want to do next. Before I say more, Mark pulls me closer and presses his lips against mine. His hands now on my shoulders have firmly grasped me and aren't showing any signs of letting go. He gently releases his kiss to look on me with kind eyes, and then another kiss, more forceful than the previous one. We continue kissing as I wrap my arms around his neck. We are not dating yet, by the way, if you guys forgot. His hands slowly moved down from my shoulders to my waist and down to my ass. Can we date already? Please? He lifts my legs up to wrap around his own waist as I'm now supporting myself with arms around his neck, although his strong and firm hands cupped on my bottom really helps with support. His construction work sure has paid off. We give each other some space to breathe, but most of the night continues with the two of us kissing and caressing one another. We're both finally out of breath. We break away. He gently lowers my legs and keeps his hands on my waist, looking intently at me. Think about it, traveling a bit together. He gently kisses my forehead. Oh, I love forehead kisses. That night with Mark has left my mind running in circles. We're both lost and stuck, but it sounds as though he's finally found some purpose for himself, some drive, and he wants me to come with him. As soon as I get home, I see Marco has texted me. I was like, who's Marco? I keep forgetting my bestie's name. How's it going? You and Mark still a thing? Well, I'm not sure if there's a label to put on it, but we've been spending time together. See, there's no label! Can we have a label? I just got back from his house. Oh my. Give me the details. Well, we had some nice makeout sessions. Marco, please. Okay, what else? Well, apparently I got him into gacha games and just other games in general. Oh no, creating another gambling addict? How could you, Aromie? Okay, but that's really cute. Right? And well, he even got a box of vintage games for us to play together. Well, that's cute. Right? Really freaking sweet. Besides, he's exploring his inner nerd, something he really wasn't allowed to do as a kid. And it really reminded me of how my parents didn't approve of my photography. Aromie, sounds like you've peeled back some layers. I have. I'm really happy about it all. I'm glad. It's been a while since I've seen you this happy over someone. Well, have an early morning. Good night, and keep me posted. Of course, good night, Marco. I never say good night to my friends. Chapter 5? Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe I do have to just stream, like, one route per fucking stream. I think about our conversation from that night for days afterwards. The first idea of traveling together, leaving town like a month or so to figure life out. My thoughts are interrupted by my phone's ringtone. Getting overexcited, I don't bother to check the caller ID. I have not heard my phone's ringtone in years. Because that shit has been muted for years. In silence. This is Aromie, what's up? Oh shit, it's a den of evil. Hello, we're sorry to inform you that XYZ store at small town location will be permanently closed in 3 months' time. Great, I'm lost a job. Seriously? That is correct. You can continue to work out 3 months, but we also suggest seeking out a more permanent career solution. Might we suggest something that doesn't have the word temporary in the title? Are you dissing me? Anything that's available? Sorry, but we don't provide placement services. Please contact your local temp agency for another job or opportunity. Thank you for your service at XYZ store, and we hope you'll work with us again in the future. Not likely. I hang up the phone without giving the HR representative a chance to retort. Well, now what am I going to do? It's not like I enjoy that job, but it did pay the bills and give me a little bit of savings. I'm really considering dropping everything going to travel with Mark. As if on cue, my phone beeps. Hey, I'm picking you up tonight at your place. So demanding. You didn't even ask if I'm working or not. Even if you were, it's not that late. The mall closes at 9 p.m. That's so late to me. Besides, you like it when I'm demanding. Damn. Damn it, I do, and he's right. Not like I'm working anyway. Okay, fine, you got me. On both. I'm not working. What time? I should be done around 6. Planned for 7. An hour break, huh? Isn't the construction place closer to me? Big plans in between? A shower. Unless you want to shower together. No, you're stinky. In your dreams, I'll see you at 7. Look forward to it. Are you gonna actually ask me out now? And I'm gonna tell you I'm about to lose a job in 3 months. Girlie's about to be unemployed. 7 p.m. rolls around and Mark messages me right on time. Outside. Be right there. Kitty! As I walk outside, I see Mark with a stray cat. Mark looks as though he's about to get into a fist fight with the cat. Hey, you take that back. She does not think you're cuter than me. The cat gets a little closer to Mark, which seems to shock him.
Well, okay. Maybe a touch. Or 2. Just to compare.
Mark seems to have succumbed to the furry temptation. He's petting the stray while the cat continues to purr loudly.
Yeah, that's the spot, right?
Okay, this is really cute. I kind of hate having to interrupt. Who's cuter? We're talking about the cat? He is cuter. As if on cue, the fluffy cat starts rubbing against my legs and purring. Oh, I'm complimenting the cat. You know it too, don't you? It is a cute cat. Give him pets and scratches. Hey, now don't go boost this eagle. Plus, you're just saying he's cuter to annoy me. I genuinely mean it, but... I stretch out to give Mark a kiss on his lips. You're much more handsome. Mark pulls me in closer and steals another kiss. Don't forget it either. Okay, bye, kitty. As though he were a third wheel, the cat made his way in between our legs, making sure we knew to give him pets before leaving. Ready to go? Sure am. This place better be amazing.
Well, I hope it fits your standards.
What's my standard?
Your Majesty.
Majesty? Mark bows while being overly dramatic and sarcastic, offering me his hand. I can't help but laugh and, of course, take his hand in his chivalrous gesture. Mark drives me to a place that, as he puts it, will knock my socks off. An old lookout point on the outskirts of town. Where are we? We are so high in the air. I am terrified. What is this? You can see the town's high school from here, that big field. He motions to a big sports field. That's where most of the sports would be played, minus basketball. He takes my hand in his, but doesn't look away from this point. It's beautiful. I do not like this angle. I feel scared. I don't know if I told you guys, but I can't play Minecraft as much because I get vertigo. Your Majesty is a level up from Babe. That is true. He hasn't been calling us Babe, which I appreciate. Right, this was my favorite spot to go, especially after games. I lay my head on Mark's shoulder. I could see why. Mark clasped his hands with mine, taking in the scenery before breaking the silence. Well, remember when I told you I started saving up funds for my hyper expenses to travel? Yes, in the box of vintage games. Well, I looked into it. I have saved enough to do a train trip up north. There's a few different stops that we can stay at. Wait. Mark looks at me slightly pleading like a lost puppy. I know what he's going to say.
You made me realize just how much of myself I really don't even know. From actually enjoying some nerd things to maybe finding a decent gig with my plumbing skills. If I can just get away, maybe I can find that direction. Cause it sure ain't here. Plus, I don't think traveling would be the same without you. I've never really felt like this for someone before. No one else has pushed me in a way you have, or showed me different points of view.
What are you asking, Mark? Well, I can get the travel plan set up and everything. Would be good to leave in like a month or so. I want us to go on a train and check out some places up north together. Up north? Where's up north? Where are we? That's a really tall order to ask of me. Yeah, I guess it is. That's why I'm asking you now, though, before I make any big decisions. Oh, I really appreciate that. He's actually like, you know, thinking about us before he's making big decisions.
Doing this just won't be the same without you.
That's very sweet of him. I mean, the job did ask me. Where am I going to go after 3 months? Traveling doesn't sound so bad either, but am I ready to make that jump for someone I've been dating? We've been dating? Since when? Did I miss a chapter? When have we been dating? When did he ask us out? What the fuck? I've been dating for like a month? Since when?
So, what do you say? Do you want to go on a literal Mark train and travel with me?
Of course, that sounds so amazing. Yes. I'd love to go on a trip with you. It's not like there's much here for me anyway. Wait, really? But what, you'd expect me to say yes? Well, I guess I'm just used to disappointment. Aww. Sad. Even after all this time we spent together. Old habits die hard. I won't argue with that. Still, how do I convince you? He pulls me in closer, giving me a kiss on the lips, as though to solidify our commitment. Then after a few moments, we both laugh together, enjoying the moment. Mark then wraps his arms around my waist and pulls me in for a kiss. Deep, intimate, and sensual. More passionate than any other kiss we've shared before. When the fuck have we been dating? When did he ask me out? What the fuck? Mark drives me back to my place and stays with me. Not much sleep happens that night as he starts taking off layers from my clothes and I his. Okay. Soon our clothes are in a pile where we're a tangle of ear limbs. His kisses... I can't read. He kisses my neck and suddenly makes his way lower. I'm definitely feeling butterflies. Good ending? Am I texting Marco? Oh my god. She sent a heart emoji. He's a keeper and she sent water drips. Oh my god. 6 weeks later. We're in our second week of travel plans, heading to a small cabin in some mountains up north. This will be a first time for both of us. I'm leaning on Mark's shoulder in our coach seats on the train, staring out at the snowy scenery. I pull out my new phone and snap a picture, reaching over Mark to snap a good view of the snow. I hope it snows this year. Oh, he's so cute, kissing her hand. Before I know it, Mark grabs my hand with his and places my phone in his lap. He then leans in to place my hand on his cheek, caressing my palm gently.
Thanks for coming.
I'm glad I took this chance with you. He looks softer than I think I've ever seen him before. He starts kissing my hand, giving it small love bites and pecks.
I'm glad you did too.
We stay like this for a few moments, him holding my hand close to his face and kissing it, and me softly brushing his cheek with my fingers. Oh, how cute. After a few moments, he breaks the silence.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Adventure. Sitting next to the fireplace in the cabin while playing Aromie with you.
Yeah? Well, as long as I get to make the choices this time.
Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe you'll have better luck than me with my bad luck. Oh, but then we'll get the worst endings. Oh, shit. Never mind. Maybe we are a pair match made. A match made in heaven. We'll both lose. Have some faith in me.
Okay. But those are so interesting. Plus, it makes the good endings all the more worth it.
I can't argue with that.
We'll play the racing game too, right?
Aw, he's so eager. Of course. Get ready to get wrecked.
Talking big already, huh?
I mean, I suck at those, but alright. Talk a big game, you know? Mark pulls me in and kisses me lovingly as we go toward our next destination. Although our trip is about halfway through, I'm looking forward to what it brings. Have to decide on what you want to do. I mean, after our trip.
Well, thinking about it, I think I want to go to a trade school and get a plumbing certification.
Okay. Oh, like that trade school we saw the other day near the other side of this mountain. Yeah, exactly. I lean in closer, lying my head on his shoulder, intertwining my fingers with his. Maybe we can see how much a place there costs.
I'd like that.
Even though we're not entirely sure what our future holds, we're spending this time together to figure it out and enjoy one another's company. We're taking things one step at a time. Yeah, good ending! Get you a man who will play Aromie with you on a train? Crazy. My man don't even do that. Oh, it colors up if you finish. Damn, who is this guy? Who's this guy right here? This is Theo. This is Tristan. What is this guy's name? I forgot. Oh my god. I don't remember his name. Oh well. Wait, do I have the guide up still? Luca! Aw, man. Okay, well, I thought it would be a little bit shorter, but it seems like maybe it's 2 hours each route. Theo, Luca, Tristan, and Mark. Okay, well, next stream, I guess we're going for Tristan. So this game could be split up into 4 days. Fine for me, because finding games to play for stream is so hard for me. So next stream, which is Saturday, we will go for Tristan. I'm just gonna go down the line. So we'll save Theo for last. Theo might be my favorite. I don't know. He's a musician. But yes, Saturday we will continue the game. We just completed Mark. I don't know how to feel about Mark. He might stay at number 4, to be honest. I cannot forget his assholeness, so. Anyway, thank you guys for watching today's stream. I'm gonna go and make lunch now. And do some reading. Because your girl counted her books today. I have 47 fucking books I did not read yet. I am on a book buying ban. This is insane. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today's stream. I will see you guys again Saturday for Tristan.